evening. What a night. What a night. Elite Eight wraps up. We have our Final Four. We are down to 4 teams.
Yes, sir.
We're excited to be with you.
Detroit and Corpus Christi out of the right side of the bracket, and Atlanta and New Jose out of the left. I don't know. I think the champs come from the left.
I know. I looked the only way, so for our bracket challenge, I won't show it tonight, but right now Atlanta is the only way somebody will have predicted the winner of the entire thing. Nobody took New Jose. Nobody took Well, I'm not trying. Nobody was taking Corpus.
No one had Detroit.
And then nobody had Detroit. So,
Shout out to Detroit.
But we are super glad to be with you tonight. It is 11:26 p.m.
We got exactly 1 week left.
We have exactly 1 week left. Yeah, it's crazy. It's flying by. Time flies when you're having fun. Our presenting sponsors tonight, Coke Zero is our first one, and our second one is Wabtec Corporation. They make trains. They make all... Oh, you're here, dude, for our premier sponsor.
Are you on right now?
We are live. We're live, Peter.
Tell us about our premier sponsor.
No way! Wabtec, shout out Wabtec Corporation, making the world's best diesel engines for locomotives throughout the world. I did quit their company for undisclosed reasons, but
For Ace. You quit to join Ace.
Shout out, shout out.
Do you like working for them?
I had a great time working for Wabtec. Just wasn't my thing for the long term. Yeah, so.
You want to serve the kids, make God known, loved, and served.
Wabtec wasn't serving the kids like I wanted to serve the kids.
I love that.
So, yeah.
I love that.
Thank you, Peter.
Well, you're free to stick around and see what all we're talking about.
Oh,
no, sorry.
You just
I did them in order. I did them in order.
Okay.
So our first game from yesterday, Corpus Christi 22, Indianapolis 17. We'll break down the stats. So we have welcome, Speedy. We have the stats from this one. Owen had 10 points. I thought Lauren was pretty underrated player in the game.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Again, Hirschberger not pulling his weight.
Well, I mean, he had a better game, but I felt like this was a...
I mean,
Can
credit.
I jump in?
Go ahead,
Yeah.
Peter.
Can I start by saying I respect women more than anyone, right? All the respect goes out to women here. The matchups here were tricky, okay? So, respect women. We had a 6'4" person.
Baby deer.
Going up against a less than 6 foot tall other person, and it got tricky at times. The matchups were tough. The matchups were tough in this game, and so, it's sometimes it's not your day, and sometimes the matchups don't line up right. And that might have happened tonight or last night.
Hirschberger should have more than
I know,
6.
but this is the thing, though. This is the thing. Like, I said this the other day, and people gave me crap about it. Like, Corpus Christi, this was a legacy-defining game. Like, it wasn't... For them, it was a big game in the fact they can go to the Final Four. But the big fact was they have more... Like, that was their last game, potentially. You have more games still. So, I mean, you always want to win.
Yeah.
You always want to win, but, like...
Don't tell him next year.
No, I know. I know. But to me, Corpus Christi, it mattered a lot too. And I thought, I truly thought when you guys were, I don't remember what the score was. I think when it was maybe 13-9.
We were up 11 to 8.5. We were playing good. And let me just say, can I just say this really quick? Shout out Corpus. All the respect goes out to them. They won the game. They were the better team on that night. We played really hard. I want to give a personal shout out to Delaney and Catherine. Catherine, if you aren't aware, Catherine got benched earlier in the year when we had other subs. She was not supposed to play at all. She comes back in, plays her heart out. Delaney played great, and we played a tough game. This was actually the closest game of the night, if I remember right.
I believe you're correct. And if you look at that, Delaney 2 rebounds, Catherine 1 rebound. And Catherine's 1 rebound was big, but...
That was a huge rebound.
Yeah, and I'm going to show you this. You're not going to like this, but my player of the game was you. It was... And I know you said to me, you can't give it to a player on the losing team, but I'm sorry, you had a better... Nate, stat-wise, probably had the best game.
That's an Angel Reese stat line.
Oh, man. All right. Let me just say, as a player on the losing team should never be the player of the game. I'm going to give my game to player of the game to Owen. Owen stepped up. He had 10 points. I was Owen's primary guard. He had 10 points on me. I needed to play better defense. I didn't. He was hitting mid-range shots on me left and right. Their
no,
whole
but you were
team
trying
played
to double
great.
team.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. They were the better team. They were the better players. They had
I
the
love
better
that you're
matchup.
humble about it, but I thought you had a great game, and I thought you proved once again why we had you number one on the hierarchy.
Whoa, speaking of, Nate,
Yeah,
Nate,
speaking
come here.
of-
Nate, we're talking about you.
Yeah, and your angel.
We're talking about your game.
No, we're not saying that. We're saying you guys played the better game. And
You said you wanted to come and talk to us about. We can talk about the game, but I know you wanted to come and talk about something else.
No, it was a good game. Peter's a competitor. I think Indy's one of the favorites going in next year if they can stay healthy. Avoid those concussions. Maybe avoid those Tyler Childers concerts too.
Oh gosh.
Maybe show up to the game.
Avoid the Hammonds too.
That's a good start. Is showing up to the game. I mean,
I'm not going.
I'd like to apologize too for the time confusion.
That's
There was no
Hey, we got the
communication
game
on our end.
But you had a couple other things
you want to talk about something
about.
on Saturday
Yeah.
night?
On what?
On Saturday night.
Yeah. So it actually. Well,
Well,
yeah.
couple
Come
things.
to. Yeah.
Get up there.
Come-
Get up there.
Get up here.
Come to Ace Bands. That's all I got. I'd like to also shout out Iceman
We get
for winning the World Cup bracket. I owe him a drink.
Iceman?
Patty.
Patty who?
I forgot. I think he's in Mobile.
Oh, Patrick. Yeah.
not me.
I don't know his
Other
last name, but
Patrick.
he's a good dude.
Patrick's in Mobile, right?
Yeah, it's Patrick and.
What time is it, Ben? 8 o'clock.
Ace Band at 8 p.m. at Corby's. Be there. We should be outside, weather permitting. And I also want to shout out the 32-33 soccer game.
And
We might have a
when's
full
that?
breakdown.
When's
I
that?
mean, That
When
is
is that?
Tuesday at 6 p.m. Tuesday the 21st.
So
We've got some
pre-game, post-game meal. So victory meal for the 32.
victory meal for the potential. Yeah, the 33s are looking strong. We're not going to say much.
they're
John
good.
Ruff had
I've
a
seen
good
them.
showing
Oh, is he
in
like
pickup
that?
the other day.
haven't seen the
Is
enforcer
he a
yet.
dog?
He's a dog. They got a lot of dogs. They got a
haven't seen
sneaky
the
amount of soccer
enforcers yet.
players. We might have size on them. They're a skinny bunch, but we might.
I
They've
love
got
that.
some dogs.
I love that. Well, while we have you on, because we
Oh,
won't.
ultras also. I heard the atmosphere is gonna be electric. We got a couple ultras sections. It's a soccer term for like a fan club. It's like the ultras.
Is it gonna be like last
Yeah,
year?
it's gonna be electric. Hopefully it'll be better than last year. I think last year
I love
was
that.
a little down year, but I think we could pick it up. And,
So my last question for you, because we're not gonna have another show before it. What's your pick for the World Cup?
ooh.
I know you
think
weren't
so-
expecting it.
On paper, my pick before the tournament was Spain on paper, and on paper, Spain should beat Argentina by a good amount. But I think you can't count on Messi. I think I'd like. My heart is saying Spain, but no, my mind is saying Spain, but my heart is saying Argentina, just because Messi is like, he's just the greatest athlete ever. Like, there's
You think he's the greatest
I
athlete?
think he's the greatest athlete. No, okay, I guess
No.
he's not like athleticism wise, no, but I think he is the best at the sport that he
plays. Sure.
and like pure talent wise. Like,
Maybe we
he's
need-
5'8" and
maybe
he's
one-
doing these things.
Maybe one of our last shows we need to have a debate about some of that stuff.
Maybe we just need to bring him on the show.
Who Messi?
Messi.
Get him with Marcus and CJ.
Anything? Have you guys broken down Detroit yet, or are you guys doing that?
No. That's yeah.
I would like to say I'm looking forward to this Detroit game. I think the power of friendship
Yeah.
will win.
That's a
Power
good
of
no
friendship.
matter
You guys
what.
both can't win the game.
I also request. I think it's gonna be a polite game of basketball. We're gonna get fouled, and we're gonna say, "Oh man, sorry, I fouled you. Are you okay? I slapped your wrist a little. You okay? Can I kiss that?"
I think it's gonna.
I think it's gonna be a
physical,
good game.
dude.
I think it'll be physical, but I think it'll be
The other side of the bracket's
cordial.
gonna be a gladiator
It'll be
fight.
physical
Dude, that
and
game,
cordial.
Honestly, yeah.
Do you guys? I just want to give a little shout out to the Final Four, Group H, in the play-ins. 3 out of the 4 teams are in the Final
Wow,
Four.
I didn't know that.
Atlanta,
Welcome,
Detroit,
welcome.
Corpus, Santa Ana never stood a chance. So
you
sorry,
wanna-
Santa Ana.
Actually, I don't want to cut
But
you
thanks
off.
for having me on.
Oh, of course.
What's going on
Yeah,
tomorrow?
what's
Thank
going
you,
on
thank you.
tomorrow night?
Talent show.
Talent
Boom,
show.
boom, boom, boom.
Thank you, Declan, for putting
Is
this
there anyone
on.
eating lettuce tomorrow?
What?
Is there anyone eating lettuce tomorrow?
No lettuce.
No
Are
lettuce.
you kidding?
There are other vegetables being eaten though. Come find out
Whoa,
what
whoa.
vegetables. Yep.
What's your input, Reggie?
Wait, there are vegetables?
I'm gonna be emceeing, so don't show up.
Come on.
No, everyone's gotta show up.
I love that.
Everyone show up. Reggie's emceeing.
When are we?
I'm just happy to be in the front row, literally closer than the front row. I can see everything going on. Everyone
Is
in
the
Ace
upper
is so
deck? Are we in the
talented.
same building?
No.
We're in the library, dude.
What's that
Are
called?
you-
The Carey
Where it
Auditorium?
was, yeah, where
Okay,
the.
that's a change from last year. The
People
talent
that-
show is in the Carey Auditorium where we had our
AmeriCorps. Get things done.
participating in the top show?
Hey, what's going on there?
Hold it. Hold the elevator.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Oh.
I changed my mind.
I don't know.
She's back.
Oh, I'm excited. I'll be there.
The thing about Ace is that it's so collective and communal that I feel like whenever I'm back here for the summer, I'm not even an individual anymore. I'm just part of the collective.
The fellowship, you might say.
That's a good.
Some may say.
That's a good way to put it.
You know what I mean?
I actually agree. Yeah.
I actually don't think independently anymore. Like I'm like,
Are we
What is
are we
it? What
gonna
are
get
we
a
doing?
little band performance tomorrow night? No.
No.
I love that. I love
Here's
that.
one.
Save it.
It was proposed and it was.
We'd like to build anticipation. Oh, can we get a little? I forgot to put these up today because I didn't have any tape.
Oh, you went with that on there?
Yeah,
Shout out.
just don't put them over the posters about the missing canvas.
That's what
We
got.
need to talk about that.
Yeah, that is the biggest mystery.
That
of the day.
is, yeah.
That is
Yeah.
the number one concern for the day.
Yeah, we need to talk about that really quick. We'll try and timestamp this.
John Henry's portrait from O'Shaughnessy Hall has gone missing.
I think somebody in Ace is behind it.
No, I don't think it is.
I do.
I don't think.
I think so.
You never put a picture on a pillar. That's the thing. It's got to go on a wall.
I think somebody's. To me, you walk through that hall, you think that he's somebody who was here like 30 years ago. You probably think he's O'Shaughnessy.
That's a good
Yeah,
point.
I mean, I've said, I don't know. We'll leave it at that. Who knows? They may be here while we're filming.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
But anyway, congrats to Corpus again. Like I'm not going to hate on them, but I do think that if Indianapolis was healthy, I think if they had those options, they would have won. But my number one takeaway from the game, and Peter kind of said it, is Indianapolis played their hearts out. They played great. I think they still could have won the game, and I thought they had a great game, and obviously it stinks. You get to this point, you get so far in the tournament, it stinks that you lose. And he's a competitive dude, but they're good, and I think the thing that I respect the most about him is his shout-out about Catherine is he never once did I really hear him use it as a crutch, use it as an opportunity to build up the people in his community. And I mean, what he said, I mean, he's another, I've had tons of conversations with people this summer about how this year more people have gotten into the games, and we'll get into Detroit in a little bit, but kind of what ACEstore is about. I mean, we're all competitive. I think when you get to this point of the tournament, everybody wants to win, but I do think it is cool that he had his community involved and they contributed, and a bit of a bummer, but Corpus Christi moves on. We'll talk a little bit more about them, and obviously as we go
Later on.
if you have other comments about it, you want to keep going. Next game.
New Jose Pensacola. That was a tough one to watch.
It was, but
I mean, New Jose took it to him.
But they play so this is my take on this game. Obviously, it was a bloodbath. Like, they won, they dominated the game. And some people lost interest in the game. But I feel like New Jose just plays such good basketball. Like, it was a great game. Like, this was a blowout, one of the biggest blows of the tournament. And
Pensacola just struggled to put the ball in the basket.
Pensacola struggled, and I think injuries. I mean, I think Sean clearly was not 100%, but I also think Pensacola had or New Jose played outstanding and
Defense.
And I still don't think that they're clicking on offense.
No.
So we'll show you their stats. I did pick a player of the game. Maybe I did two for this one. I think I picked one. Who did you feel like had the big game for them?
Oh, man, that's tough. I'm going to have to go with Natalie or Ben. I think in regards to size, rebounding played a really, really big difference here.
Yeah, I agree.
Like Pensacola has some size in the two dudes, and he got a big force in Sean, but Ben getting after the boards, I think, is a big one. Gives you more possessions on offense, allowing Natalie to hit those shots.
Yeah. I mean, this to me, I'll circle it right here, might not stick out. I thought Natalie had of my 2 years in Ace, the single best most dominant defensive performance I've seen a woman in the tournament have. And that's not to say that, like I said to people during the game, that's not to say that I didn't think she was good at defense. I think she is. She's one of the best basketball players in Ace. But somebody said something to her before that game because she was fired up. Yeah, she was fired up, and she had a really good game. And even Lauren, she had several shots.
She's going to be the late bloomer.
That just rimmed out. To me, my advice is just keep shooting. Like,
she's
keep
going to
shooting.
be
she is going to be a tough matchup, really, in any of the games. And I've said, like, I think New Jose's I think they're better this year than they were last year. And I think that's because Ben's better, Natalie's better, and I love Brian, but Lauren kind of brings just I think she just brings a better understanding of the game. Yeah, to them. And then we have Pensacola, and
that's tough. That's tough. That's a tough line.
Yeah, they didn't rebound terribly. They obviously got out rebounded. It was 16-12 was the rebounding. This was sloppy. There were a lot of loose balls. That's what made the game physical. But Rachel just could not get space. Again, Natalie was just kind of on her the whole game, and then it was just a tough game for them. And I'll show the player of the game. I had it as Ben, but to be honest, and I apologize, it really could have been either. And honestly, I think probably in hindsight, I probably would have gone with Natalie. It's hard when Ben we rank him as one of the 3 best guys. It's hard to not put him as the best player. But I think his job so far in the tournament has been easy in the fact he's got Natalie and Lauren to get the ball to. He doesn't really have to shoot a lot of mid-range shots, which he can. But yeah, any other thoughts?
To the rim.
He was great. I thought it was a phenomenal game, and
well played by New Jose.
I just hope the communities are enjoying it. Like, Pensacola went far, and obviously it's a bummer you end. But who thought before? Like, for us 32s when we went in, nobody thought Pensacola was going to be what they were, and
no.
Rachel's going to be hard to replace next year. It's going to be hard to replace. We talk about having a dominant guy and a dominant girl on your team is really important, so that's going to be something they're going to need next year. Third game.
Atlanta Baton Rouge. This was another tough one. Another tough one. Pretty even scoring across the board between Liam, Zach, and Abby. What I was concerned about Baton Rouge. Because they're good basketball players. They facilitate the game really well, playing as a 3, playing 3-on-3.
Mm-hmm.
It just got tough when he didn't look to score.
Yeah.
No one was looking to score. Atlanta was going to the rim. They were taking good shots. They have 18 rebounds. 18 rebounds.
That's
he
crazy.
might be the one who's closest to 20.
And he didn't even think he had. When I told him, he thought I was joking.
No, he's got a high motor. Zach's got a high motor who gets after it. But Liam and Zach do the 1-2 punch is tough.
Yeah,
that's a 1-2 punch.
And to me, the story of this game, it's a closest score, but Liam had a hard time getting a shot to fall. And Zach and I talked to them at halftime, and I talked to them after the game. And to me, that's something that makes me more positive, more optimistic about the matchup with New Jose, because they're going to have a little bit of a Liam is going to have. Ben's big, but he's going to have a little bit of a size maybe advantage with that he didn't have in the previous game.
This is what Zach getting after the board is going to be tough.
That's going to be a tough.
I've
talked who do you put on if you're New Jose? We'll talk about that at the end, but that matchup of what you do if you're, and believe me, I think New Jose can win. I think they can beat Atlanta, but it is going to be a little bit of a difficult matchup. There was one thing with this game. I forget what I was going to say with it. Oh, Baton Rouge. We'll show their stats really quick. Yeah. We talked about this after the game. Baton Rouge was an example to me in this tournament. They're a team that last night was painful to watch.
The lights were a little too bright.
No, I don't want to say that.
I think 2 out of the 3 came to play.
Yeah.
Not saying, well.
No.
No, I'm saying 2 out of 3 came to play.
Who didn't come out to play?
Hayden struggled. He played well in the last couple of games. And
I'm not going to go.
I'm not pinning,
I know.
I'm not pinning him as an excuse. But you got to score when you got to score. You need those points. Those points.
My critique of their game was, I think, the reason why, and I took them to, we both took them to win the whole
They looked
thing.
frantic.
Well, not just that. It's just, throughout the tournament, they've been able to beat teams because they're more talented and they have the size advantage. They have the girl advantage. And I thought as the tournament would go on, they would start to get more of an understanding of how they complement one another. And obviously, their best shooter is Sammy, and that's fine. You can win with that. But they really need another guy to step up. But my problem in the game was just Sammy would take a shot, and it was a good shot, and they just would not have Hayden and or Thomas down low to get rebounds. And to me, it's like I would have her shooting a bunch, and I'd have those guys on the boards because Hayden, the stat of the game, pretty much all, I think 7 of those rebounds came in the first half. Second half was drawn out of the paint kind of his own choice, and that would be my critique of his game. I mean, to me, I'm not going to critique the shooting. They're just a team. They're not a great shooting team. They're more of a kind of ugly, down in the paint type of team, but that is my critique from that one. What's up? Any other thoughts?
No, but Atlanta's going to have to shoot the ball better.
Yeah, they absolutely are going to.
And obviously that's the key. They're scoring more points than the other team, but they get a couple shots to fall, they might be dangerous.
And my storyline, we'll talk about this at the end, is I've talked to people. I think there's a very overwhelming belief that the winner of Atlanta versus New Jose will win the championship. And that might be true. And I probably, if I was setting a betting line, would agree. But all I'm going to say is this. A month and a half ago, there's another team, plays professional basketball, that had a superstar player in Victor Wembanyama who was emotional upset because they, again, had a huge win, had a huge series over the Oklahoma City Thunder. And I think in their mind, that was a bigger win. Now, my thing is, I worry more about Atlanta with that than I do. New Jose didn't win the championship last year.
Right.
I mean, they know,
they know
it is
takes.
not over until they win the championship. Mm-hmm. And then, dang it.
It's okay. Just speed through it. We're good.
Let's talk about it. I'm interested. We haven't talked about this one.
No, but Detroit plays such a team game, and they're the ones who really complement one another on the floor. They do a great job of moving the ball. They do a great job of going to the person who they know has the mismatch, and they really exploited it tonight. Jacksonville tried to shoot their way back into it.
And they did.
They shot the ball well. Just a little.
They did. I thought Rachel gave them problems, and they tried to adjust down the stretch. I did think that they got back in the game with the 3, but I did think. I thought when Jace hit the 3 that made it 18-15, I think it was 18-15. I thought, or maybe it was 18-17. I thought that was the point where I felt like Jacksonville, the momentum was turning for Detroit. If they got to 20, it was going to be hard to beat them. And they decided to keep taking threes, which it isn't a bad. I mean, in itself, you're
strategy.
making. Yeah, I mean, Jacksonville shot very well from 3, but at that point, I felt like Detroit, as soon as they got to 18 points, they started getting a little antsy, and we're out of their element. We're taking threes. We're getting the ball to Rachel. So I thought it was a tough one, and I don't know what you played in it. What were your thoughts?
Detroit's a good. Oh, come on. Detroit's really good. Detroit, first of all, nicest team award. They were awesome. I couldn't find a bad thing to say about them. Yeah, we had some good momentum. It's just tough. Lizbeth also wins the most improved award of the tournament. She went from never having seen a basketball to getting thrown a pass, catching it, being composed, and throwing a pass back out, which was a great job. Detroit's they're sneaky, really good, and I don't know. We actually I thought we played pretty decent, just defensively had some issues, but offensively I thought that was our best game.
I thought you guys played really well. I thought it's tough. To me, what made it tough was Detroit had a lot of
interesting.
Yeah, they had a lot of momentum at the half, and I thought. I thought you guys.
What happened here?
I thought you guys really I thought you guys really battled in the second half, and it obviously sucks when you come back and you're just not able to finish it. But I thought you had a good performance, and we have one of your fellow 33s in here about 15-20 minutes ago, and I have the same thought with you that I have with him, and it's just obviously you're a competitor. I saw you hooping last night during the games. You obviously love the game, but I think the thing that I'm the most proud of with you guys this summer is the fact that you're bringing other people along and your level of patience with it, because trust me, I'm not trying to take a shot, but that was not a thing in Ace last summer. That was not necessarily with our cohort. I'll just say it. The 31s, that was, the level of competitiveness a lot of the time bled into kind of toxicity with it. And obviously, you want to win. You want to win the whole thing.
Not you, John Zeff. We love you, John Zeff.
But to me, it's just you want it to be fun, and that's why that's what makes the tournament good. And I mean,
starts with the podcast, bringing good vibes to the ACEstore tournament.
I don't know about
starts
that.
right here.
I don't know about that, but
I'll see you guys.
all right, great game.
Yeah, John Zeff, Mark Jeffers.
And then
you guys are not included in that group.
The story in this one, though, right here.
Yeah, double.
My critique of the game, and I love him. I question, and I heard stuff before the game. I think the foot was bothering Jace. And I don't want to say it's excuse making for him.
He laced him up
because he played and he contributed. But the critique I had tonight was just I mean I think, and part of it I think was the Rachel matchup. Lisbeth did a good job. Rachel just, if she gets within 3 feet of the hoop, she's scoring. And Lisbeth was in her face and she still hit the shot. And they tried to adjust, but there were. I mean, I think there were. Xander had like 4 wide open shots in the game.
He's got to hit them.
And he was consistent. And when he plays like that tonight, again, this is another community to me. Like, this is a guy who last year in the tournament played on a team that had high expectations, and he didn't have an opportunity to play in their game that they lost. I believe he came out and he didn't get to come back in. And I think just to see how much. I think he obviously their community cares about winning, but I do think like their community, they're just having fun. They're enjoying it as a community with, and that's another story. Like they were playing so well, they didn't put Kinsey in, and Kinsey could have contributed just as much. He would have brought in a different element for them. And then Seamus, I just think they're a community that I love the fact that they're all involved with it, even if they're not all getting into the game.
Yes.
I agree.
All right. Our presenting sponsor tonight is Firefox. Now, the reason this is our presenting sponsor... did I take it out?
I think you took it out. We
Did
had,
I take
we
it
had
out?
an interesting slide put in our slide deck by an unknown person.
No, it's here. I'm
it's
bringing
here.
it up.
Bringing it up. Okay. Well, here's the slide. And this can be a poll in the group me if you really want it to be. Whoever put it in
Somebody yesterday
Yeah.
went on my computer and drained my battery and created this AI image, which, don't get me wrong, I didn't play good enough against Miami, but it's not true. And I guess
This
they
is kind of funny.
I know. Yeah, I mean, I need it. And they put this poll: is it appropriate for a girl man to have Firefox as his default browser? I'll let you handle it. You can disagree. What my take's going to be.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see why it's a fault. They both do the same thing. I mean, I'm a Google Chrome user myself because my computer.
Big tech. I mean,
I'm a big tech, but Firefox, I remember using that in the computer lab in like 4th grade. But if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
yeah.
Firefox.
Let me give it some context. So, last year before I started ACE, I got a new Mac. And in the fall, I got some water on my Mac and a small amount, and it ended up damaging my computer. The screen was bugging out. So I go to Apple, and actually, funny enough, I think this is when our pastoral visit happened. Anyway, the guy said, well, we could either refurbish or you could get a new one. And when I got a new one, he was telling me something about how just Firefox is better. It doesn't drain the battery as much. I don't know if it's true, but I've used it ever since. There's to me, I don't know. Maybe he gets money. Maybe he's sponsored by Firefox. Otherwise, I would.
There are some things that you need Safari and Firefox for that Chrome
and I've had no problems with it.
Exactly.
I've had more problems with Ed Jerome this week than I've had with Firefox. Yeah. Speaking of that, we got to figure that out. That was bad yesterday. But they are. That's kind of our thought of that. What do you think? Is it appropriate for a grown man to have Firefox as his default
Oh my
browser?
goodness, Firefox? No. Who has Firefox?
I do.
Why do you have Firefox?
Because a guy recommended I use Firefox.
I think that's entirely inappropriate.
Why?
Okay. Well, now I'm on the hot seat. I don't know.
No, just
What do
say it.
you probably
I
use
think-
DuckDuckGo or something.
I do not use DuckDuckGo. I think Chrome is incredibly efficient at what it does.
Is Big Tech paying you to
It's because
say this?
ChatGPT only works on Chrome.
No, I like
It's 'cause
Docs.
Chat-
No,
it's
it uses it works
Google
on Firefox.
Docs.
Oh,
If you don't have the Office suite, you have to use the Google
I use
suite.
all that stuff.
Docs.
So.
You just use on Firefox. What's the Firefox appeal?
I don't know.
You
This
just use
guy
it?
told me that it's better for my computer. I don't know.
What is it tier list for browsers? Like where'd you put Yahoo?
Firefox,
Yahoo,
Firefox, Chrome, and everybody else.
Really?
I don't have a problem with Chrome.
What was your first one?
Firefox. That's what I'm using. I don't know. Yeah, somebody went on my
Mr. D.
computer and made this image.
Really?
This is blasphemy. That's not even true. I
Yeah,
have
we have a
4
suspect for it.
Are those?
Yeah,
arms,
we have
are
several
those your
suspects.
Arms? Were
No, I don't
hidden in the lab
think.
since
I do like
last,
the arm
last
sleeve
summer?
though. What do you think? Is it appropriate for a grown man to use Firefox? That's his prime.
Absolutely not.
Are you a Chrome man?
Yes,
Come on.
absolutely Chrome.
I still use it, but
What do you use
it's
that?
just I use Firefox. I'm on it right now.
Wow, no wonder the streaming quality's so low.
I know that would explain a couple things.
Dang.
Are you calling the next game? What are you calling?
What's next?
The
Can I
next
hop
is
in on
one
the
of our
next
favorite
segment?
parts. Ace
Oh,
player
okay.
comps. All right, so a little bit about this before we start, because, gosh, some of the guys in this program are really emotional. All right, so a couple things. First, this is exclusively guys that we did this for, okay? I love women's basketball, but I don't feel comfortable enough making player comps for that. I don't feel like I have the ball knowledge to be able to make that. So, if you come at me and you're like, why didn't you do this? Like happened last time.
the women.
I'm going to tell you,
Yeah.
watch the podcast because you clearly skipped over this part.
Yeah.
Second, for the guys, and I actually think that the comps are, none of them
they're
are
decent.
crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't try to be super funny with really any of them. The comp is about the way you play. It's not that you are this player.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I will say, some of them are college players when they were in college. That's a little bit different than in the NBA. So don't get in your feels, okay? Don't get in your feels. But we did several. I try to do most of the better players in Ace, but we threw a few other ones in. So we didn't put either of ourselves in this either. So here's the first one. Ooh, John Henry. Look at that guy. And
Oh,
look,
man.
that's Natalie back in the boot days.
When they still went to the championship.
Yeah, that is a terrifying photo. And who's this player
We gotta
comp?
cut this out.
Who's this player comp? Chris
Chris
Paul.
Paul.
Yeah, I went with Chris Paul for this one.
Okay.
Because he's a good passer.
Never gonna get a ring.
No, I'm not.
No
I'm not
rings.
throwing shade at John Henry when I say this, but like,
What hair do?
what hair? Oh, both of them.
You
Both of
cannot,
them?
dude.
What do you think?
I don't know.
You don't like the comp?
Well, Chris Paul hits a big three to cut the lead down to like 43 or whatever, dude. How did Chicago do?
Same thing for Chicago.
Did they get bounced
Yeah.
round
Oh
one?
yeah. Oh yeah.
Who'd they play? You know?
Twin Cities.
Oh.
Will
yikes.
Gerber, shout out.
Yeah.
But I went with the comp because they both distribute the ball really well.
Mm,
They're both not like
they're unselfish.
they're both and they're both. I don't want this to be a
They
slight.
both never got a ring.
They both never got a
True.
ring. Well, I don't.
True.
Did Chicago get out of the first round last year? They may have both never gotten out of the first
round.
never. Yeah. But the reason I went with it is this is gonna sound like a set. Like Chris Paul isn't like a traditionally athletic point guard the way guards are today, and I feel like John Henry's also not that. John Henry's not going to be a Russell Westbrook type player, but he doesn't need to. He's still
gonna be a
good.
solid
He's still
He moves
yeah.
the ball around.
So I think that's a great comp. Let's look at the second one.
No.
That is a terrifying image. What is wrong with it? That looks like the
Is that
foot.
Ideen's
That
foot?
looks like the foot that
Let's
guy
get a
was
foot
watching
analysis here. Is that ID?
No.
And we went with, I can't remember if I get them confused. Is that Amen or Asar? Let me look it up.
Did I see the Kalshi app there, or was that Hulu?
I don't know. That's
Amen
Asar.
Thompson.
Asar. That's Asar. So I went with this because Asar Thompson, runner-up for the Defensive Player of the Year this year to Victor Wembanyama. And he's a really good defensive player. Joseph Baugh also is. But their limitation for both of them is the offensive side of the ball.
Really?
I think this is high like of a compliment on either side of the ball you could basically get. So that's why I went with him for that one.
Do you think that perhaps could be a compliment to Thompson?
Oh yeah. I mean, aside from this foot, I mean, he's pretty well dressed. He got the new Maestro. He got one of those shirts.
Maestro?
No, he didn't get the Maestro one. He got the
Maestro?
Empower, the green one. That's
Is that Aideen? Can we get Aideen confirmation?
That is Aideen. That is Aideen. That's a terrifying photo. That's at like 2
crazy.
Could you imagine?
Was that a post hoops foot there? Can we get
No, that's like
a 2 a.m. foot.
Oh my gosh.
What is that?
It's the worst
know.
kind.
Doesn't matter. Aideen, never do that again.
That was terrifying. Oh, sorry.
Oh,
I didn't
wow.
animate it. Dang it. Yeah, this is
Accurate.
the one I did. One, they're both lefties. One, they're both tall. Or sorry,
Number 3, they're both American.
we're gonna count him as American. I mean, he was.
I said
former,
they're
I think.
both American.
Well, technically, he's not.
Oh, I don't. It doesn't matter.
Is that Eastern European?
Yeah,
It's okay.
he played for the USSR.
No.
And they both. Yeah, I mean, I think it's
They kinda
similar.
look alike.
They both like play kind of similar. Like Sabonis isn't known for his shooting, but he can shoot. I like this comp when I made it. Who's that? Oh, what's up, Spencer? Next one. I hope I animated all these.
Oh,
and Munster. This
KD,
one.
KD.
This one I've already done.
Kevin Durant.
Tony
Woo!
Kukoc. They're
I
both
like that.
lefties. I already.
like
this is
that.
the photo that I photoshopped.
Future of the Bulls.
He told me he didn't know who Tony Kukoc was.
You gotta watch Last Dance.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
supposed to replace MJ.
Yeah. Well, and famously, Scottie Pippen for the Jordans or for the LeBron stains out there. I'm not going to get into the whole GOAT debate thing, but everybody talks about Scottie Pippen this, Scottie Pippen that. Jordan wouldn't win all this. The first season Jordan, or actually the only season that Jordan was gone for the playoffs, and they needed a game-winning shot. They didn't go to Scottie Pippen. They went to this guy right here. And Scottie Pippen really kind of wasn't the same after it. He never really recovered from it. So that's my comp there. Next one. Dang it.
Who is that?
John Ruff.
What community is he?
Cleveland.
Cleveland.
What do you know about this guy?
I think
Do you
think I've seen
recognize
him.
something about you have seen him
him.
before?
I don't know
and I'll
him.
show you how you've seen
the
what you
Ace
know
logo.
him from.
I don't know him
It's
personally.
the ACEstore logo.
That's the ACEstore logo?
He is the ACEstore logo.
Wow.
I can't. Yeah, dang
Good
it.
for him.
I don't think I can
Cleveland's
exit
out, though,
it.
right? Is Cleveland out?
Oh.
What the heck, dude?
So that's Marcus Camby, but if we're being honest,
Did he make
that's
that
his
shot?
player comp right
Yeah.
there. Yeah,
made that shot?
He went off. They almost upset Baltimore in the first round, but his player comp has got to
So
be
he was just a one-man team?
Curry.
No Clay?
He's got some support. Clay. No, well,
Yeah, no, does he have a
it's
Clay
tough.
Thompson?
Oh,
Draymond
no,
Green?
no. But I'm going with Steph. Chef. Look at Curry, man.
I love
Look at
that
that form.
uni, that black uni.
Can I go back? Yeah, let me go back all the way for you and show you the first side.
Ooh,
That's him.
I like that.
He's the logo.
Splash.
He's the logo. And hopefully that.
Wait, who won the Detroit game?
Detroit.
Detroit.
Huge. I called that.
Come on.
All right, next one.
Wait, yeah. Wait. I want to go back. What was the score? Again, I can't remember.
Oh.
So I told people I thought Jacksonville would win by 7 or Detroit would win by 3.
Xander had 10 rebounds.
Double-double.
Dude, double. Second double of the whole tournament to Sean Killian and Pensacola.
Double. Good for Xander.
All right, let's look at the
Sneaky
next
Hooper.
one.
Oh, man.
Andrew Apollonio.
Andrew
I got
Apollonio.
This
This one, we'll see if people know who this is. I went with Kenneth Fareed. He's kind of plays power forward.
The Manimal. He went to
Yeah.
Morehead State.
Where's that?
It's in Kentucky. I had a friend from college who went there. The Manimal, right? Isn't
Yeah,
that his
the
nickname?
Manimal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kenneth Fareed.
Yeah, dude, he's just like physical.
Huge ball knowledge.
He's physical. Well, same to you.
There you go.
Physical. That's the big reason I went for it. Like, it's not a shot, but like wasn't known for necessarily skill offensively, but was a good defensive player. And hey, I mean, they gave Indy a game too. I mean, they gave Indy a game, and Peter is a dog.
Who did they lose to last
Oh,
year?
this is a good one. I like this one.
Oakland.
Who they? Because they had Cam, Reggie, Andrew. They were my
Actually,
dark
I
horse to
have
go all
the
way.
bracket on my phone from last year. Let me look.
They were.
This one, what do you think, Mr. Con 2?
What do I think about Diego? Okay, it's got to be somebody. I mean, he's not going to be like Wemby here.
Here, oh wait, that's this.
Goodness.
Who's the little guy who played on the Magic a while ago with Shaq?
The white guy? The little white guy?
No, the point guard. Wasn't Penny Hardaway. Who was the other guy?
The white guy,
No, the
No.
little guy.
Muggsy Bogues.
Maybe.
He didn't play.
That's
for them,
crazy ball. I didn't know you knew NBA like that.
Though. He didn't play.
Who?
Joe. He's just like rattling off these names.
Dude, I have a question for you. Did you get your paper done?
For a dev site?
Yeah.
Yes, dude, I did get it done. I told him, I said, I'm refusing to cite. No more citations for me.
Why?
He knows the literature better than we do. Like, what's the point? What's the point in citing, dude? We paid the dudes.
Did you cite it?
No.
Wait, this is the picture of the bracket, isn't it? Yeah, this is the bracket.
No, that's not.
That's just JH.
Here's the bracket from last year. That's the bracket from last year.
No, it's not.
Have
look at
we being you, have you hit double-digit subscribers?
Yeah, we have, but we.
Huge.
Dude, I have the bracket from last year. Where
That's
is
huge. I feel like they won a couple of games. They might have made the Elite Eight, I feel like.
Honestly, I feel like it'd be faster to just go in the old group me.
That's all right. Don't worry about it.
All right. Well,
Diego,
look.
who do you have
Diego's
for
player
Diego?
comp.
Oh, I thought it wasn't Webby, dude. Are you serious?
Actually, no.
Is
This
Diego
is the real
like that?
one.
Is Diego like that?
Who that is?
You knew that is, right?
Is that Russ, dude?
No.
It's for us.
I don't know. I don't know.
Dude, R.I.P. Look who that is in the background.
Oh no.
Dude, that's the Black Panther.
Oh.
Wakanda forever. R.I.P.
That's Kevin Hart.
That's Kevin
I
Hart.
literally. What movie is that?
That's the
No, that's the All-Star.
Oh, that's
game.
the All-Star game?
Celebrity All-Star game.
No.
But we love you, Diego. We love you. Yeah, but that's our player comp. We had to get you in
Did
there.
the All Stars win?
Well, no, they play against it's two celebrities.
Oh, it is.
I didn't know if
they
We gotta
played
get a
like,
bed. We gotta get a bed. I got a
the
big
Dream
day on
Team.
Saturday.
Ben Milko, here is his player comp. I went with Jimmy Butler.
Jimmy Butler,
I
yeah.
felt like that was a good one.
Well, especially last year, made the finals and lost.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
no offense to Ben Milko. Is he the best player in the tournament alive? You think Peter McDonald's
Yeah,
out?
I think
Ben Milko, dog.
Yeah, I think Ben is
Dog.
by a decent bit. I mean,
Yeah.
Liam and Zach are
They
good.
can
but-
play. But hey, we're looking for the best team. Not the best
Yeah, I
team
agree.
individual.
Man of the faith, you love to see it. There you go.
Oh man.
Xander, look at
Whoa.
that. Look at that guy.
What
Dude,
the heck?
He looks like Harry Potter in that photo.
Yeah, dude. Wow, that's a crazy cut too.
Dude, and he's got Notre Dame colors on back then.
Does.
But I thought he was Ohio State through and through.
I don't know. Well, it's just crazy that he had it short on the sides. He has such long curly hair.
I wonder if
now.
this run's going to turn him into a Notre Dame fan.
Maybe.
All right, let's hope. His player comp. I
Ooh,
went with
Pascal Siakam. I like that. I like that.
I
Siakam.
felt like better about that tonight because he was hitting mid-range shots. He can rebound. He can pass.
He does have a sneaky, lanky build, I will
Yes.
say. Xander.
Well, and he's sneaky athletic. Like he's when I say sneaky athletic, it's not that he's like not athletic, but like the way he moves about. It's kind of like John Henry. Like it kind of catches you off guard, and then he's past you.
Yeah.
yeah, that's a good comp. 10 rebounds, too, man. That's
Double.
huge.
He's a beast. I wonder what year that's from.
I don't know.
Oh, my God.
Twilight.
Oh.
This is Twilight.
Dude, I swear that's an AI generated.
It doesn't
photo.
matter. It doesn't matter.
Well, how old do you think he is in that photo? Is that
That's his senior
college
year
or high
photo.
school?
I think that's his senior year photo.
You sure that's not his brother?
I don't know what his brother looks like. I
He's
know
got a twin brother.
It's hilarious.
And here's who I went with for him. You might not. I hope you know this one.
I don't know who that is. Who
This
is
is Bennett Sturts for Iowa. I went with him because they're both shooters. I kind of regret to a certain degree going with it. Like they both can shoot the heck out of the ball. Bennett Sturts passes the ball a good amount, but Iowa is known they drain the shot clock, and he ends up taking the shot. But he is a little bit of a better distributor. I think he's with the Memphis Grizzlies.
Does he play defense?
I mean, he's small. He's a smaller guard, so kind of no. So that's probably why.
Do you think if Jace was fully healthy, they would have won that game? Because it was 22-17,
No.
it looked. No?
No.
I think Detroit had their number this
I
year?
think they could have won the game, but I don't know.
We kept going
But
back
here's
to
my
Bayern.
thing. I don't want to go this far. I think the injury may have been an excuse.
Ooh, big conspiracy. Wow.
Yeah,
Interesting. I had to take a step back here.
yeah.
You think the lights were a little bright?
No,
Or
I
accident?
On a broken foot.
no. Like I thought he played
Was
great.
it scraped or was it rolled or broken or what? What was the foot?
My point is this: like
Is there official
they didn't
diagnosis?
lose because he was hurt. They didn't lose because he
Does
was hurt.
is
Detroit was the better
Lisbeth
team.
is Lisbeth the starting girl, and then
Yeah.
Aiden Mahoney?
Yeah, and shout out Kimberly coming off the bench.
Who starts in Detroit alongside Xander?
Ethan.
Ethan and
Rachel.
Kinsey? Rachel.
Yeah.
Sweeney.
Next one, Peter McDonald.
Ooh.
And I went with Buddy Hield. See, I was trying to find a comp because I don't like comparing him to like big time NBA stars, and like he was a good NBA player, but like the reason I went with him is because he was like the only really good player when Oklahoma made the Final Four, and he also goes to the mid range, he goes to the 3-pointer, and the other day he went to the 3 a lot, but they also can both finish a lot, so that's why I went with that one. So hopefully he likes that. I don't know. Aiden Mahoney. I went with Bradley Beal. Again, I'm not saying he is Bradley Beal, but his game, he's a slasher. He likes to go to the fadeaway. He likes to go to the mid-range. And I'm not hating on his defense, but, like, he's not Joe Bond defense. So that's a little bit like Bradley Beal. And then Sean. I went with the other Thompson brother. So I went with Amen for this one, I believe. And I felt like it was fitting because him and Joe Ba went at each other in that game. They both kind of even each other out defensively. So hopefully he heals up. You
know what I will say? I think Cola, I don't know. Brendan, great guy, great at social studies content. I think they could be insane together. But I was under the impression Brendan did not score a lot of points. He was more focused on rebounding.
No, just rebounding.
So Sean...
Brendan's got to get in the lab.
Yeah.
He's got to get in the lab. No, he's big enough.
No, he's got to learn how to score.
Yeah. What happens if he gets in the lab this upcoming year?
Well, they're two giants, dude. They could be really good. They're losing Rachel Romero, who started. But no, they're 33 girl. I don't know her name. But like, she was good. She hit a couple threes when we played them. They knocked us out.
No, she's
good.
Yeah, they're going to be...
Pensacola... I forget. She's very...
Kristen.
She was
Kristen.
No, I wanted Pensacola to win after they beat us. But if Brendan, if he hits the lab a little bit, puts up some shots this year, they could make a deep run.
Well, the one thing that's a problem, and here's where the petty side of me is going to come out, is, I mean, Brendan's still smoking on that DC pack from the Sweet 16. Yeah. DC.
Well, he's smoking.
Don't go on my computer. That's what happens.
He's smoking pipe too, Joe. Do you think that could affect his lungs?
No, he's that guy. He's a great guy.
Conditioning.
How about the AQI?
Joe Lutman. I went with Brooke Lopez when he was with the Nets because Brooke Lopez can now hit threes. Luck can kind of. But they both have that really high release. They like it's coming from me. That's coming from me though. But yet, no. I mean,
who beat Philly?
They lost to Atlanta in the first round. Some people
were they good last year?
picked Philly to beat Atlanta, which I thought was a bad take.
They
were good, but they lost Danny and
those two guys.
What's the guy's name? Danny and
also was it Ethan?
No.
Two great guys of faith as well. Two good men.
I don't know.
Interesting.
Liam. I went with Paul Pierce. He likes to go to that fadeaway. He's a guy, and I'm going to go with this, and here's where I'll critique Liam a little bit, and this is just to purely give him some motivation. I want to see him crashing the boards against New Jose. It can't just be Zach. Don't be standing like you're watching your golf ball when you take your golf swing. What championships this weekend? There's one of the big
majors.
Yeah, one of the majors is this weekend. I think it's the PGA Championship, maybe. But make sure you're following your shot. Make sure that's my only really critique of it. Good evening. Good morning. I think it's good morning. It is. Good morning. Oh my gosh, she's almost back at the perfect time. Do you get rain on?
No! Look who it is. Hey, folks!
Colin, your comp is next. Come on.
Yeah, come here.
Colin, hop in the pod, dude.
Oh, Zach.
Zach, yes.
I went with Tony Parker. Yeah. They're both kind of shifty. Get to the hoop.
Yeah. We got to get the Colin Long's comp. So
I think he's next. Yeah, he is.
There he is.
Look at that. He makes the pod. I'll let you hit the key. Who do you think's your player comp?
For tonight?
In the NBA, who's your player comp?
Who are you most like?
Oh, I love Joel Embiid.
Go ahead.
He's always hurt.
I don't care.
LeBron.
Why do you think we picked it? Why did we pick it?
Because he's always, contesting the
No, look at the photos.
Oh.
Why?
See, think, wonder.
No, why? Why did we compare you to him?
Because of what I'm doing.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Let's get the celly right now.
I'm shooting a bow and arrow.
Wait, is that a brother's? That looks like Brothers.
It is at Brothers.
Shout out Brothers. That's a great place. Was it a good time?
It's my phone.
All right, are people heading back?
There's some people out there still.
Hey Siri, call mom.
Oh, all right.
This is your mom.
Here's my shout out of the week. Funny enough, I haven't talked to enough people about this today. My shout out of the week goes to Notre Dame Hospitality. That dinner last night, or sorry, 2 nights ago.
Those ladies were amazing.
That was
so good. The steak was elite. It was a break.
It was so good.
It was better because they had the same thing when you guys came back.
It's not as
And
good
it
as
was better this time.
It was better. It was so good.
Well,
It was so good.
I teach in the Valley.
Well, yeah.
It was a great
We're not
evening.
holding
I really
Notre Dame
enjoyed it.
To the Valley standard.
But the,
I thought-
the food, it's not as
Let's
good.
be real.
But
I thought Matt gave a tremendous talk.
yes,
It was
yeah.
good.
Shout out Matt DeBoer.
Yeah.
He looks just like Ethan, dude, in Detroit.
He does.
It looks so
What
much
is it
alike.
with these Acers? Last year it's Speedy and David
Speedy
Yeager.
and Dave, and they both win the same.
We'll have to talk about that on the next.
What the heck?
Parada lights. We're good.
All right. But shout out, the food was great. It was a great evening. And last night, the games were just outstanding.
Gone.
And we are
we gotta
going to
wrap
get
this
towards
up.
the end of the
We gotta
night
wrap this up. I gotta go
with our Gone Planning segment. Let's see what our communities are doing. First up, we got Baton Rouge. We got them working on
We got a
their
good-looking
warm
community
welcome,
there.
share ideas, plan together, inspire students, teach, encourage, inspire. I love
I don't
this.
see what Steven.
Gone planning.
That's supposed to be him.
That's
they,
supposed to
they
be
made him
Steven?
look too handsome.
You think?
Yeah.
He's a little lankier than that.
He's not good looking.
When he's not wearing, what's the shirt he wears? The
Oh,
English parent, moms or
No,
something?
no, no. It's English teachers get all the hot women. Yeah.
Dude, that's for as my students would say, Unc, you gotta hang him up.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Jack Duval.
Is that mint chocolate chip ice cream?
Yeah, there he is, tearing off his shirt. He's eating his mint chocolate chip ice cream. Planning, yeah.
Gone
You're
planning.
consoling Jace.
Yeah.
He's eating his mint chocolate
Art
chip ice
imitates
cream,
life.
ripping apart his shirt
Yeah.
and his tie.
Yeah.
It's a good looking photo. Our third community, real simple. The only problem with this photo, dude,
Catherine is a giant.
is
If
7
she,
foot
if
tall.
she was that tall, they would not have lost that game.
She's tiptoe maxing. In
Is it true
photo.
that Peter McDonald scored all 17 points?
He's a dog?
Who's this guy in the middle? I don't recognize him.
Mr. B.
No, I never seen him around.
Put the ball down.
I hear his hooping days are behind him.
I don't know who this is. I don't know who this
Mr.
guy
B.
is. This one here.
I'm not hating.
He
like
was
that.
he's never around.
Brenna,
Great
we
guy,
hope you get
great
healthy
guy.
soon.
Shout out
You
to
know
the-
what? I want to shout her out too.
Yeah, she's been at every
Because,
game.
dude, she comes to
She's been at
every
every
game,
game.
and I'm not making a joke. She comes to every game riding on that scooter. It's actually awesome.
Yes.
So shout out to her.
And they had no subs, correct? I hear Miss McAuliffe was running the whole game.
She had a huge rebound, and she
Did?
had a huge
Did she?
shot attempt too. Now
Yeah.
people have given some hate, but hey,
I
she
I
was
think it
so
went in.
happy
I
when
think
she
it
took
went in.
that shot.
Good.
I
I
think
like
it went in.
Indy.
I'm not gonna hate.
The
And
Kings
then-
gotta go down though.
Our final one is Pensacola.
Pensacola.
And look, it's Brennan smoking on that DC pack. Look at Colin.
And the hands that fell in the back.
They look like they look like how they actually look. They, if you zoom in, do not remotely look. They got their backpacks. He's smoking on his pipe inside, which there's no way that's
No,
allowed
yeah,
at
it's not
Remington. So we might need to actually
Tall
edit
ceilings
that
though,
out.
tall ceilings.
And I've actually heard Big Aces. I had a conversation tonight, and I shouldn't say that, but this evening, an unnamed, I'll tell you after the podcast, some people know who I'm talking about. An unnamed ACE staff member came in and said, "Oh, are you working on the podcast before Mass?" And I said, "No." I said, "Actually, we'll be working on it later. Do you watch the podcast?" And this staff member walks away and just lets out the most emphatic no, and it actually kind of made my heart break.
I know.
I think I might be
Crying.
in trouble.
Oh no.
So those are our communities.
Ooh.
And then our final sponsor of the night is Trap House. If you know, you know.
If you don't,
And
nothing
I
can
feel like this is
explain.
a pretty accurate depiction of the Trap House.
Yeah. I mean, that's when it's in good shape.
And speaking of that, if you liked I won't go into detail, a certain message that went in the group me earlier that has to do with the championship, which is next Wednesday. You're crazy.
Be responsible. Don't be an idiot.
Yeah, you're
Don't
crazy.
ruin this for all of us who've been trying really hard.
We will send out more information, but the Final Four will be Monday night.
Yep.
And the championship will be Wednesday night after, and there's going to be food. And he just walked by, but courtesy of Will Schuerman.
What's the food?
I think brats and dolls.
Yeah. Oh, that's what he's going.
And my boy Joe Boz never had a brat before, so that'll be awesome. And the final thing, and if you need to go to bed, you can. I'm just going to talk for a couple minutes about the Final Four. We'll probably do.
Yeah, I might
show
be
this
signing
weekend.
off.
You're good. I'll talk about it for a couple minutes.
I'll hop in.
Here, yeah, hop in. Hop in. I'm hoping we get a few special guests because it's already late enough. Yeah, Final Four preview. I'll actually exit out of this and I'll.
Toasty seat.
I'll be back.
Let's see. So we've got Atlanta versus New Jose, and we have Corpus Christi versus Detroit.
I've got some thoughts.
Okay, let's move that. Let's look. Let's bold it. And boom.
If you had a community you chose that you just want to win, based on vibes, who would it be? I have somewhat mixed feelings about this.
That's so difficult because I feel like it's Detroit, but I said to people, San Jose went from being the most hated team because of the whole Tillergate thing where they got combined with San Antonio. I think they're the people's pick, aside from Detroit.
I have an insider question.
Yeah.
So LA and pool play, love LA. We were so buns, dude. And the only game we won is we beat New York by 1 point. If they had beaten us, would LA and San Jose have been put together?
Probably not.
Okay.
That is a thought that I've had. The reason New York got combined is because they have 4 people.
And they're all 33s.
Yeah, and I mean, New York last year got combined too.
Really?
Part of me felt bad about combining them because I do think that it would have been cool for them to be by themselves. And I hope they, as a community, even though they might not all play, enjoy part of this. But no, they wouldn't have. That's tough. I mean, before you go to bed, who do you think people in Ace just vibes are rooting for? I think it is easy who it is between the 4 teams.
Between the 4 teams?
Yeah.
Well, I think if you like the people, Detroit.
Yeah, I agree.
I do agree with
Detroit.
that.
Yeah,
if you're looking at if you're a betting person, you're putting money down, I think I would lean towards the Atlanta New Jose side. But
interesting that Corpus has not been brought up. What I will say, we love to see the King go down. You love to see the King go down.
New Jose?
Well, no. Last year, everybody had. How could Corpus not win last year? And they got bounced.
Yeah, everybody picked them because they had the 2 tall guys.
And Lauren, dude, D1 had 4 of them.
Yeah.
And this year, Indy went down, right? So the heavy favorite goes down. However, Corpus Christi, Owen, Nate, Lauren, those are 3 very likable Acers.
My question is this.
Not to say the other people are not unlikable, but they are 3 very sweet people.
My question is this: why has Kaya not come to a game yet?
That's true. Put it on the podcast.
I think Corpus just hasn't told her because I think she would be there to support him.
I don't know.
I think she would. Yeah, hopefully she's at the Final Four. We might have to communicate for them. Are there any other Ace staff people this summer that are around?
We need Will Tiller to show up.
He was there tonight. Yeah, actually, there were a number of Ace employees there tonight. I think it was Isabel, Will Tiller, and Maddie. We have appreciated the support from them this year. But yeah, on paper, what do you think of these games?
I'm going to be honest. I don't have the most familiarity with Atlanta. So on the right, how do you think, okay, we know Xander has this Pascal Siakam playstyle, right? He's lanky, he gets under the basket. Do you foresee that ability being completely neutralized by Nate and Owen, who are significantly taller than him? Because, of course, it'll work against Aiden Mahoney and Jace, who are naturally not as big as Owen and Nate. So what I'm saying here is do you think Xander's play style will work against Corpus Christi?
I think he's gonna have to. I think he's gonna play a lot more like how he played against Pat in the first round, which is crazy to think that they beat him. I think going in, I think nobody took Detroit to win that game. They were like the biggest bracket buster, and they were the first game.
I wasn't at that game. Was it threes? What was the the game plan?
Rachel just played really well.
She just went
played well.
nuclear.
They all and
she's supposed to be pure. Xander said she's
really
the
good.
best girl. He said in the whole
she's good
in the whole tournament. He said she's the best girl.
She's just if you let her get within 3 feet of the basket, she's gonna make the shot. Like
Really?
and she just
Is
chills
she tall?
down there. Yeah, she's taller. I mean, she's taller than me.
Where'd she go to undergrad?
It's a really good question. She's walked by actually a couple of times.
Shout out Rachel.
No, to answer your question about matchups, so I think the problem. Let's talk about pros and cons. So the pros Detroit has going for them against Corpus. They don't. While they do not have the size, they have a speed advantage, in my opinion. And I think Rachel is a better basketball player than Lauren. But I will say this: the cons that are going against Detroit, the size element. The fact Detroit really has not proven to me, I think they're going to have to hit outside shots. And then the third thing is I think Rachel is better than Lauren, but I will say this. Lauren is physical, and if there is anybody remaining in the tournament, aside from maybe Natalie and Lauren in New Jose, if there's anybody that can make her uncomfortable down in the paint and cause her to miss shots, I do think it would be Lauren, and that's a problem.
She's a gritty player.
Going into the game tonight, my question about Detroit, people asked me, is can Detroit score? And they scored tonight, and I had doubts if they could score 21 against Jacksonville. Corpus Christi's going to present a different look. I think one of the storylines is Nate. Nate did not play well against Austin. They had two dudes who were both bigger. I mean, Detroit's a little smaller. Yeah, Detroit's a little shorter. Xander's taller. But I think the key to the game is Ethan. And Ethan didn't score tonight. He didn't need to. And he had a tough matchup, I thought, tonight. He didn't need to score. I think he will need to score, and I think he can score for Detroit because he's going to have a speed advantage against either of the guys. The key is, can you pull them out of the paint? In the last game, Corpus Christi could just sit in the paint during the game and block shots. They're not going to be able to do that.
In that?
This is not Patrick McKenzie.
That's so dope.
No, he went to bed. We're just final thoughts of the night. Welcome.
Oh, I have a final thought of the night.
What do you got? Final four.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm taking you, Jose. I'm taking you, Jose, all the way.
You think they beat Atlanta? They beat my boy Liam?
They're beating Liam.
Liam and Zach are some dogs. And
I
Abby.
take Love You, Hirsch. I'm taking Detroit. I'm a Kinsey truther, and I think Detroit's taking it. And I have a side question you can put in the comment section. Is it appropriate for a grown man?
We already talked about this.
To have Firefox as
We already talked about
browser?
this. We already talked about this.
There's
You'll
Safari,
see when this gets uploaded.
Google Chrome. Is it appropriate for a grown man to have Firefox?
Put it in the chat.
Put it in the chat. I will be the first one to comment, like, and subscribe. And Brother Snite had these free plastic pictures.
No, don't.
Take home.
No, that's cool. But brothers, we thank them, but they're not a sponsor.
Not an official sponsorship.
No,
yet.
we're really getting close to it. A shirt tonight probably would have gotten it done, but unfortunately, no shirt. Yeah.
Jose all the way.
And then Atlanta, we'll talk about one more game.
I got something for you about Corpus Christi. Think about who was in the championship last year. Cleveland, San Jose. Yeah, I do believe you need that guy, maybe not super tall, but just has unreal ball skills.
Who do you think that is? Owen?
Well, I see Ben Milko.
Yeah,
him and Brian Lee just totally erupted last year, even though they lost.
Natalie just is
you see it in Atlanta, and I will say Owen. I love Owen. Great guy. 10 out of 10. Great guy. Does he? I think Xander's got those skills. Like drive to the paint, boom, boom, boom. Not necessarily relying on his size, but like he just has.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's an intangibleness to it.
Well, I just think it's the boldness of Xander too. I mean,
I love it.
He's been calm the whole tournament, but he talked the stuff he was doing today. to get ready for that game, and the fact that he backed up the talk.
I think he did. I saw him and Jace interact on the third or fourth floor. I think he was in Jace's head a little bit. Yeah, I think he was rattling the cage.
Are they back? Is somebody back? Oh,
Ben Milko's back?
We'll ask him thoughts about Atlanta versus New Jose.
Ben Milko.
Dude, we're live.
Who you got?
We're talking about your upcoming Final Four game right now.
You are?
Yeah.
Did you go through all the player
we're
comps?
talking about... Yeah, we did. You'll have to watch on the pod. I'm not going back through.
That's okay. I didn't need you to.
I think you'll like your player.
New Jose
I
all
think
the way?
you'll really appreciate. You'll be humble, huh? You'll be humble about who.
I'll be humbled.
No, I think you will be humble about who we picked. Atlanta versus New Jose. We'll talk about that one. Matchups in that. I think rebounding is the most important thing in that game. Zach feasted on the boards against Baton Rouge. I think that could be a problem against New Jose. It's something you just got to stop. I actually think New Jose can kind of match up. Like it's.
I think you gotta feed Natalie, dude. She's a bucket.
She's a bucket.
I think you're gonna be able to space them out a little bit. But to me, the story is just Liam. If Liam can get those shots going. Yeah, I mean they won their last 2 games, but I'm just gonna say like they haven't so far. One guy takes over each game. So against Miami, Liam took over and I think had 20 points. In the last game, Zach took over and actually it was pretty balanced. He had I think 8 points, but he was all over the place. That will be the primetime game. That'll be the later of the 2 games on Monday night. We still have to straighten that out. But it will be a great night. We'll see. I don't know if the box is coming back, if we're going to have live commentary. We may pass it off. I mean, that was the dream, to at least somewhat pass it off to the 33s. But God love them. I think there are some that are responsible, but...
Who would be your 33 ambassadors or interns?
What, to do it?
Yeah.
I think I'd have Max do it. Maybe.
He'd be good.
Yeah.
Max.
Feist.
Oh, he'd
yeah.
be really good. That'd be fun.
He'd be
stir the pot though. Like he'd be.
Yeah, but hey, we need
awesome.
that.
That's lucky what you do. I think that'd be good.
Yeah.
He has a great
and I feel like
sport,
he
too.
knows the 32. He knows the 32s.
He does,
I think
yeah.
pretty well.
Yeah, I think he'd be good.
So we'll see. But I think that's gonna be a tough game. I said earlier tonight my concern for Atlanta is like if again I'm not gonna pick that game right now, but like do we get you're not gonna like this. Do we get the Wemby thing with the Thunder series?
I don't like that actually. Wemby versus Thunder?
No, where you beat like does Atlanta beat New Jose and does it feel like you've already reached the top of the league? That's my concern.
I don't know
because I think Detroit and Corpus
I
are
don't remember
specifically Detroit. I'll be honest, and again, this can be motivation if you don't like it. I don't think Corpus can win the championship.
No, I think
Detroit
I think they match up better against Atlanta. I think Corpus matches up better against Atlanta than Detroit would.
I don't think Corpus can beat either of those teams.
Let the record state that Cleveland Cavaliers were not in the NBA Finals
Huh?
this year.
Huh?
The Cleveland Cavaliers were not in the NBA Finals
I
this year.
didn't say they were. Just wait till we get Braun back. The betting markets have shifted back. They've shifted back.
Where is he favored now?
Back to Cleveland. Who is just screaming?
Jody, I think Corpus matches up better against Atlanta, and I think Detroit.
I don't like you, dude. They're just sneaking through the
Detroit.
tournament.
I think Detroit New Jose would be the People's Championship.
I'd be interested to talk
I agree.
to people in the Ace office. Like, who is the last team that's made this type of run that Detroit has sneaked through
Cinderella
every round. I feel like in every round people have thought that they would lose. Brownsville, literally everybody picked Brownsville. Who they play in the second round? It's over there. Baltimore. I think that was the one round where people thought they would win.
Oh, against the number one seed. Oh,
And then tonight, I think people thought.
They thought they'd beat the number one seed.
Yeah, and there have been some. Trust me, I have my own opinions with the bracket, like hindsight and that. But I think the bracket has pretty much worked out very similarly to last year.
I disagree. I think the new Jose Regional was weighted incredibly different than the Baltimore Regional. And we'll talk about that after the podcast.
Well, some
after
teams
the
just
finals.
can't get out. Just don't want it enough. I don't know.
Is Holden the third starter for New Jose?
No, but he will play. I would
Who's the
be a
third
little
starter?
shocked if he doesn't play.
If it's
Oh no, yeah.
if it's
Holden.
yeah if
Yeah,
it's
Holden.
if it's Holden, Natalie Ben.
Yeah. So it'll be interesting.
Jody, NFL comp, New Jose, Detroit, Bengals, Rams, Super Bowl. There you go.
Which team?
I think Detroit would be the Bengals, dude. Likable team. Maybe they don't have enough to get it done in the end.
Yeah,
I like New Jose.
Yeah, I mean Detroit's gonna be tough. I think they're gonna sneak in potentially to the championship. At Corpus, I've said, and I told people this. Corpus was the one team in this bracket either was gonna lose in the first round or was gonna get to the championship game.
Can we
I've
play the
said
clip
that.
right here?
I don't know if I said
You gotta
that. I know I told people that. But notice I said gets to the championship game because I just never believed that they could actually win it.
I think they match up well against Atlanta. I think they could beat Atlanta.
But hey, if you get to the championship, you have a shot. Like, I hate to be that guy. Jacksonville, they don't have a shot to win the championship. Baton Rouge doesn't have a chance to win the championship.
Ugh, that hurts.
Indianapolis doesn't have a chance to win the championship. And Pensacola doesn't have a chance to win a championship. In the end, there's only going to be one team that's going to be happy because only one team's going to be standing at the end, holding the trophy. And that's the story. And that, to me, is the storyline of New Jose, like, redemption story.
They're back.
Are they the 2016 Cleveland Cavaliers? You lose in 2015. You come back in 2016 and you get it done. This
is what I'll say. Do you think New Jose is better this year or last
They're
year?
better this year. They're better.
Really?
But here's the thing about this year.
Brian Lee
I do
carried
not
that
think they
last
have the
game.
chemistry yet as a team that they had last year. And I think part of that is the combined aspect. And that's why I'll tell you what, the player to watch in that game is going to be Lauren. I'm just going to say that.
In that game?
Because I think she...
You think she can neutralize
I think
Natalie?
she will be... It'll be interesting. Do they double team? I'll tell you what, Abby hit some shots in that game. But do they double team Zach? Which girl do they put on Zach? Do they put Lauren, who played... She played very good defense against... yeah. I mean, yeah. So it'll be interesting to see what they do. But I think she's the most important player probably the rest of the tournament. But specifically in that game, again, winner of that game does not win the championship. They win that side of the bracket. But you certainly have to be feeling good. Good if you're them. But I've said I think this is a really similar Final Four to last year. Obviously, I don't think you're going to have a team coming out of the right side that's on the level of a Cleveland like last year. I think the New Jose side, that's very similar to last year. But, like, I'm not trying to take shots, but, like, Milwaukee last year was kind of one superstar player and then the rest. That's why I felt if Indy made the Final Four, I feel like they would have been very similar to Milwaukee.
Joe, which team do you think should be feeling the most confident right now? Who should be feeling the best?
Ooh. I'll be honest, I think it's Corpus Christi. I would not have said that. And here's why.
Interesting.
Because the guy with the most pressure, Nate Hirschberger, has the band event happening Saturday night. He's got he'll play in basketball before the soccer game Tuesday. But I just think right now, like, he doesn't have to think about that game. He's got other stuff going on. And I also feel like they don't have to win the championship to kind of validate. Like, they had such a poor performance in last year's tournament. Yeah. I feel like
this is it, though.
And they've had an easy path. They have, but you gotta go out and win the games.
I just think everybody took them to win it last year because talk about like the most historic recruiting class of all time. Like, that's insane. Talk about, I don't know. And they got bounced so early last year that this Corpus Christi. Well, who knows if they're gonna. Who knows if they're going to be a community?
I'm going to raise it again.
Also, they're not going to be in the championship next year.
I'm going to raise the question again.
I'm serious. No, I'm serious.
I'm going to raise the question again. Why has Kaya not been at any of their games?
Is she the missing link, maybe?
Does she not believe in them?
Maybe she believes so much.
No. I legitimately, I'm happy for them. My one piece that I'm going to say, it's a sad night for Jacksonville. They said at the beginning of the tournament they had the easiest path to the Final Four, and guess who didn't make the Final Four?
How different do you think it would be if Dylan was on that team?
It's zero.
Really? He would get minutes, though.
No.
Do you think...
How different?
But with Jace injured, they wouldn't have to rely on him as much. Dylan gets the boards, feeds Aiden. Really? You don't think that'd be any different?
Dude, Dylan.
How different if Luis is on that team?
I have no idea what Luis can do. I've said I don't think Jace's injury is why they lost. It's just not.
Think he was rattled?
Dude, they had a chance.
They were there.
They had the game within one possession with the ball, and he felt really confident. And they just started shot chucking. I mean, if the shots go in, obviously it helps, but I just felt like they had all the momentum. The pendulum swung. It was right in the middle. It's leaning. Completely going to swing to the Jacksonville side if they tie that game up. And they just took their... And guess what? This is my thing. I said to people before the game, what was Jacksonville doing before the game? Warming up. Just shooting threes. And what did they do in the game? They shot threes. Mm-hmm. Guess what they needed to do at the end of the game to finish the game? Drive to the hoop. What did they not do the entire game? I think they scored one layup the entire game.
Joe.
You practice how you play. And sadly, that's why you're in Remick Family Hall lesson plan.
How would you feel Jacksonville versus Corpus if they were live? Do you think Corpus just shuts them down?
Oof.
Shuts them
that
down,
would have been a
shuts them up?
fascinating matchup because I don't know. I don't know.
I kind of take back what I said about Corpus Christi earlier. I think they could go all the way. Like, I don't know.
My question, I'm going to stir the pot tonight. Why not? Is will Jacksonville be better next year?
I don't know. Jace is pretty good.
Because they're most likely gonna get 334s. Hopefully one doesn't quit.
It's a sad thought.
Sorry. Actually, they've now had a 32 and a 30. Like, I'm just being honest.
Is Jacksonville cursed? Did they need to make the Final Four to break the curse? I don't know.
Duval. Ever since that club. You don't know that
Liam
club?
Cohen.
You don't know that club?
I know.
Ben, you don't know it.
What?
You shook your head. Do you not know that club?
Duval?
No, the Duval.
No, who's that?
The coach.
Liam Cohen when he got hired.
He was
It
like,
was his
he
press
said it
conference.
wrong. He was like,
Duval. Here you go.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I don't know. We're just I was gonna kind of stall to see if any other people coming back from the extracurriculars tonight were gonna be back.
I feel like Dave's.
They went to Dave's.
I think so.
Dude, they
The last
cost us the
time.
freaking Dave's.
Who did Austin lose to?
Austin lost to Corpus. They should honestly, dude. If it was Austin Detroit, what a matchup that would have been. Austin's gonna be good next year. I mean, Colleen again. It's hard, yeah. And that was the thing we talked about tonight. The quality of basketball from the girls this year is night and day to last year. Like, and I think part of that's the 33 cohort, but I also think the 32s have stepped up. It's significantly better, I think.
I agree.
And that's why I think some of these teams are a little bit more competitive. Like, I think that's why it's been a little bit more competitive.
Well,
and a little bit more
look at Detroit, for instance.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like every round I've just said it. This is the best round ever. I thought it was the best Sweet 16 ever. I think this was the best Elite 8 ever.
Well, you only have 1 year to
and I did not
to some extent.
And I did not. I'll be honest. Coming in a tournament, I had some doubts. As the tournament has gone, that it'd be that, and hopefully the Final Four we get that, because this is going to be a great game. and this one right here is a complete question. Like, it's just very different styles of play. The Corpus Detroit, Owen could score every point.
He has some KD to him.
He's right here. Well, we had his co on earlier.
Special guest.
I know.
Here he is.
Speak of the angel.
Dude, we were just talking about your game against Detroit.
Your projected score 20.
Did were you at the game or no?
Detroit game?
Yeah.
I wasn't, but I heard about it.
Yeah, dude, it
It's
was
thrilling.
I think it's gonna be a good matchup.
Okay. Well, I'm excited. I heard that Lauren and what's her name?
Rachel.
Rachel. Are going to be a good matchup.
It is.
supposed to be
It's
really
gonna be
good.
a really good matchup.
I have no shame in that. I don't know any of the 33s.
Hey, we need to have you on the show. We need who they teach for. I think you could do better than Colin Long.
I think
Who they teach for? You guess.
It's like
It's a game, yeah.
Oh my God.
We need a 33 for that this week for
Micah.
32s.
You ask Micah. Or Sean Kennedy would be great for the show.
You think Sean?
So,
Mate,
when do you and Patrick film?
we have. He went to bed. It's a big
We did that
weekend.
tonight. It's
Yeah, well,
awesome.
we're still on.
It's
We're
live.
still on.
Say hi.
We're like
Fine.
just finishing. Yeah, we can see you. Here we are. We had an ad about the band. We had your teammate was on to talk about the band, to talk about the soccer game
Oh, that's good.
at the very beginning. So, yeah,
That's good.
feeling good.
I mean, Final Four, but each team is a great team, so we'll see.
I know.
Owen, I've got a question for you. First off, thanks for stopping by.
Yeah,
Second off, Owen, can I?
That was full of apple juice.
Don't get emotional, Owen. Big question. There were rumors Corpus Christi wasn't going to get 33s. And given that you were bounced very early last year, do you think this is do or die for Corpus Christi to prove you have a place in ACE? You think this is it?
I think no.
No, okay.
We've shown in ACE that our culture is stronger than just the boundaries of a basketball court. So
I love that.
Okay, put them on the map a little bit there.
Yeah, we send us down all the way 1,000 miles to Corpus. We'll still keep it strong.
We want Kaya at the Final Four.
One more time.
Kaya, we want Kaya at the Final Four.
We will see her there.
Come on, I love that. I
You
love
should have
that.
asked the same question to Milko. Is this
I
to
should
prove?
have.
Is this
Whoa, that's
cement
true.
the
Oh
San
wow!
Jose-
Wow!
That's true.
Wow!
That cement the San Jose legacy?
Wait a
The
second.
capstone.
Every single one of these communities has battled some sort of adversity.
That's true.
I can't speak
about
about every
Detroit?
single one.
We're not gonna speak.
We're
Oh,
not
never
gonna
mind.
speak about
Never
it.
mind. Sorry.
We can't. We're not going to speak about Atlanta either. But if you're a 32, you know. But every single one of these communities. I mean, maybe that's what this is. Maybe this is why these are the four.
A great unifier.
I just did for my dev psych. Our group talked about
You submitted that?
Resilience and risk.
Resilience and risk. Yeah.
That's removed from the thesis.
Have you submitted your dev psych?
Yeah.
Did you do
That's-
citations?
Which one?
Did you do
I told
citations?
I
I
tweeted at him and said protesting the citations, dude. This is the last essay. You have to think he knows all the literature. He gave us all the articles. Why would we have to cite it, dude? I get it, but it's
Wait,
also,
are you talking like a works cited or in-text citation?
I just put a footnote and said the author's name, dude.
Alright, that's
didn't
not
do
bad.
anything. Well, but it's like I'm quoting his own articles. Like I think he knows what he said. You know, Piaget is not going to be reading this essay.
What did he get published?
Hopefully,
I don't know.
I don't think it's
Who
good
is
enough.
Piaget?
Jean Piaget.
Who is that?
He was
Did we have to do that reading for math?
Jean Piaget is like the adolescent behavior. Was he behaviorism? Was Piaget
No.
behaviorism?
There is no way he's asleep.
Is Joe Baal? Ba's first
Sleepy-
brat.
Sleepy Bond.
Ba's first
Dude,
brat.
we need to carry him up to bed. Throw him in the elevator. That's amazing.
all
See,
he's
that's is it appropriate for a grown man to fall asleep in that chair? Dude, that chair is
That's
uncomfortable.
A ball is life,
But anyway, it's been a great night. We will do a preview. I think we're actually going to do a special one in the next couple of days for the World Cup. we might have you on, Aideen, to preview the World Cup and to talk about just non-ACEstore stuff, about just stuff going on, excitement about the year to come.
Oh, yeah, one of the crew coming too.
Oh, who is that? Lisbeth, get her on, dude. Sophia Isabel.
This is why we like to do it late night, because we can have people on.
This is a crib.
Welcome. We're live.
What? You're on the podcast?
We're on the podcast.
Lisbeth.
What do you got to say about Jacksonville, huh?
We already said everything. We talked about what a great run it was. You got to
Can I say something?
Yeah, you'll be, when you watch the actual thing, you might cry.
I might cry because it's so inspirational. Okay, as much as I've said about Joe and the podcast, like, I really do appreciate all of his hard work, and I feel like no one could do it better than Joe, so I just want to give him a shout out on the podcast. He just puts his blood, sweat, and tears into the podcast. Also, like, is an awesome math teacher. I'm just so proud, and I'm so grateful that he's an ACE 32. So let's give it up for Joe. Let's give it up for Joe, guys.
No. Joe. I appreciate that.
Jody, one last question for you.
Yeah.
You say it's been the best Elite Eight, best Sweet 16. What community had the most disappointing performance in the tournament?
Well, we're not
LA's
there yet. We're not there yet.
So far, though, LA had zero expectations. I mean, some of these communities, we knew they were not. I don't even know if we scored against Pensacola, to be honest. But what community do you think had high expectations? Maybe the double C of last year. I don't know.
Well, this is easy. This is easy for me.
Really,
it's my community, and it's because of me.
Denver?
Yeah, we should have beat Miami.
I was thinking Brownsville.
No, you could say Brownsville, but I think for me, it's a competitor. It's me, and it's not my community members. It's me. But hey. Everybody else who's gotten eliminated is planning in Remick, and my punishment is I get to film this. So, and I don't get to sleep because I just work on this.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, I don't know. Are the Dave's Hot people back? I was kind of hoping they'd be on because it might be their last chance. I don't know. It's been a fun one. I don't know. I can go back and see if there was anything else from the show that we talked about. Is he still asleep? John Ruff. But anyway, I think it's been a good one. I think we're going to call it a night.
How long is this?
Too bad for the Daves. I think we're looking... Oof. I think this has been almost an hour and a half.
Oh, my goodness.
So... If you're 32 and you teach middle school or high school and you don't have class next week, you know what you're going to be listening to. If you're in elementary, you're going to have a chance tomorrow. Huh? Oh yeah, it's perfect. Well, they don't have practicum, so tomorrow morning you get up. This is what you should tell your supervisor. This is what we're watching. People back?
No. It's the elevator.
I don't know. My final thoughts, it's been a great summer. It's not over yet. I had a beautiful walk back. Campus is beautiful. The smoke is bad. We need to figure out the forest fires.
Detroit? Worst air quality in the world, apparently.
Dude, what's up? You got a shout out on the pod.
No, what was your
we heard you're Iceman. Are you Iceman?
That's what some people started calling
Is it true?
Is what?
We heard you've won the World Cup thing and you're winning it.
I don't know.
That's what I was told.
Wow.
Okay. That'd be huge.
Yeah,
that's insane.
The Iceman. Why do people call you that?
Some people just started calling me that the first weekend. I didn't know why.
I like that.
And it stuck for a while, and now it's...
Well, since I have you guys here, I got a story about when I was a janitor at Ohio State.
Okay.
No, I'll let you go What?
And that's all, folks.
That's all. Yeah. Too bad to the Dave's Hot Chicken guys. I tried to be patient, but we got to call it a night. I got to get Joe Bob to bed. But we've enjoyed having you guys along. We'll probably have an episode before the World Cup, which will probably serve as our preview for the Final Four. We'll have a recap of the Final Four, and then we'll have the championship. We may also, on that episode, talk about the winner of the 32-33 game, which we all know is going to be the 32s for soccer. And then also, 33s might not know, after the championship and the grill out on Wednesday night is the 32 versus 33 basketball game.
Oh, wow.
So it's a big final week for Ace, and I haven't said it very much this summer, but the only way to close this is just always remember, it's not ace 32, and it's not ace 33. It's just ace.
Oh, beautiful.
And with that, good night.